Hello everybody, and welcome to Turtle Wars Series Season 1 Heat, what are we, H? The 8th Heat. We have 3 seeds because I did unfortunately mess up seedings-wise, and this is the first time filming a Heat for the series for a long time. I don't think it's been a year, I don't think it has been, but it's been quite some time. So, I am extremely excited to be back recording these videos. 3 heats left. This is going to be the last video going out on Saturday, I believe. So, we do have 3 seeds today to make up for my mistake last time. And those 3 seeds include seed number 6, Spacecraft, seed number 13, Red Hand, and seed number 15, Revenge of Armageddon. One of which is in our first fight. So, there's Spacecraft, number 6 seeds. Potentially the best pusher bot in my series. With Creo knocked out of the competition, they do have the chance to overtake him. Airblast was seeded? Oh my gosh. It's my first time looking at the seedings in a while, so noticing that is surprising to me. Anyway, facing Spacecraft is Spirit, a Ukraine machine. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, activate. Spirit tries to get underneath, actually fails miserably. Spacecraft, very low to the ground machine, very strong pusher as well. Oh! Spirit actually messes up the flip. That could have been a quick victory for him. Instead, it's going to be a lot more difficult, unless Spacecraft overdoes it with the flail. Spirit able to get the flip here. Oh, they went for the Utsa there, very close to it as well. But Spacecraft righted, and maybe Spirit should have taken the quick KO, because it's going to be a lot more difficult, especially if you're falling out of the arena. Goodness me, Spirit are done. Oh, cease! The anti-wedge zones, they are a pain for bots that are small like that, or at least, short. And Spirit probably shouldn't have gone for the Uta there, they got cocky, I think. Next, we have 2 former semi-finalists in Robot Wars Great who, aren't seeded this year, including Medcart, the one of only 2 teams, and the only machine that has competed in every single series of Robot Wars Great, and now Turtle Wars, against Iron Off 5, RCM's favorite bot, so we'll see how it does. 3, 2, 1, activate. Here we go. Oh, what a slam from Medcart! And I did say for this heat well, I didn't say that, actually. I probably should have mentioned that I am going to try to put like a plastic bag here so that bots aren't flipping themselves out the arena while trying to self-right. Flipper bots and verts are quite overpowered in this arena because of the fact that there's pretty much no wall here, and there it is. Iron Off 5 with a huge attack there. But Medcart comes in with some nasty slams as well. Cease! And that is kind of what I'm talking about. A slam like that from Medcart, a lot of force in it, and it did propel Iron Off 5 out, but again, the wall is just a bit too small, so I'm gonna try and use like a plastic bag, tape it up like I do with the Robot Combat Major Arena, and throw it on here. Iron Off 5 crashing out, unfortunate. Next, we have Duelist here with their Lifter, Crusher, and Big Anti-Spinner Plow against Seed 15, former champions, Revenge of Armageddon. 3, 2, 1, activate. Revenge of Armageddon, 1 series, oh, already taking a chunk out. 1 Series 11 of Robot Wars Great, another chunk out of that anti-spinner hinged wedge, and another large piece has just flown off there. Well, not flown off, come off by itself. Revenge of Armageddon back with a vengeance after missing for a bit, and it would seem as they are decimating poor old Duelist here, newcomer drawn up against one of the deadliest machines in the competition, and now that machine in a bit of danger. This is an interesting... Oh, what a hit! I'm stunned! Duelist is still moving, they lose the weapon. They've lost pretty much everything with the bot, honestly. Oh, there's nothing left. Surely the bot's dead now. I do still have to repair the Dutchman. I thought I already did that. It's been a while since I've even used the arena. Last was the February tournament, which actually wasn't that long ago, but... You know. It is dead. It is 100% dead. Duelist completely murdered. Cease. Not a whole lot Duelist could do there. They have a big anti-spinner wedge, which was actually a big reason they went into the tournament, was that wedge. There was a lot of hype around it, and putting it against some big spinners, and as such, drew round one, and didn't exactly pay off how we were expecting it to. Gotten absolutely decimated, though. That is a destructive victory. This fight might see one of the biggest losses round one gets this year, as the 13th seeds, Red Hand with their new scoop, take on Series 14 of Robot Wars Great Champions, Samurai, in round one. This is a rematch from that tournament-winning season for Samurai. They ended up taking out Red Hand in their heat semifinal to go all the way through and win the tournament. So, Red Hand looking for vengeance with their upgraded design. 3, 2, 1, activate. Seeing a former champion not seated is a bit of a surprise, you'd think. One of the worst return performances of a champion that we've seen in any of our tournaments, I'd say. Only ones that can really go close to that, so Choku in King of Bots Raid Season 2, and maybe Cobra in Series 13 Robot Wars Great. And Samurai is getting completely bashed around here, not able to get underneath Samurai. They got one good flip, I think. Bullseye goes to flip Red Hand. Instead, it's Samurai gets flipped. That's a good flip, and so is that. Now Samurai putting up one heck of a fight here. This could be the biggest loss of round one. Red Hand has a lot of hype around it, and Samurai is a former champion. Oh, that was a nice hit from Red Hand. Good shot. Oh, but they've lost the weapon! Samurai now in the driver's seat for this fight, potentially. Red Hand missing a weapon, and that's a lot of danger, but they do still have that dustpan-esque design, and they get thrown because of it. Samurai, though, being forced to self-right, they do get back up, and they flip over Red Hand. Trying to flip her a couple more times, not able to right Red Hand. Oh, absolutely chucking him about. Bullseye seems to not have enough power in its weapon to do anything to Red Hand. That was a better flip. Bullseye trying to do something to Red Hand and failing miserably. Ooh, that was a nice flip. Oh, could have been a mistake, though, as Red Hand now being righted and getting a very good shove onto Samurai. himself right successfully. This is a very good fight. Oh, what a flip from Samurai! Oh, cease! Oh, look at that! 16 seconds left as well. That was such a good fight. Samurai crashing out round 1. Is similar to Style 2 fellow wedge flipper Iron Off 5 did. There's the alarm going off. No judge's decision. Definitely a Uta there from Red Hand. Red Hand now is to take on 15th seeds Revenge of Armageddon. But first, it's going to be a pusher spinner heat final as 6th seed Spacecraft take on Medcart. 3, 2, 1, activate. Medcart, the legend in his own right. Both of these bots are. Every bot remaining in this heat is. In fact, most bots, except for probably Duelist going into this heat, are legends in their own right. Except for maybe Spirit, but even in Ukraine, they might be a bit of a legend for how powerful that weapon is. Spacecraft doing a good job of keeping Medcart onto his side. And there it is, Medcart falls over. Slamming Spacecraft about. Now, this is an interesting one. Look, this would have so easily been a Spacecraft win if this was the old Medcart, but the new Medcart is much better in design. Look at that big hinged front plow. It doesn't really work as a wedge, but it works as a solid spinner deflector. And of course that tree mech, one of the biggest assets that this version of the machine added from the original was that tree mech, of course, as they took this off right off of their head initially. Oh, what a slam! And now Spacecraft in a lot of danger as they're getting slammed about by Medcart. The Dutchman trying to attack him with the axe. I think Medcart has taken the victory here. Oh, what a hit! Oh, and actually Spacecraft gets back up off of that. Potentially lucky for him. This is a close fight as well. This is potential judge's decision territory over halfway through the fight. Shoved into Bullseye's CPZ and flipped over again is Spacecraft. Oh, cease! Thrown out! Bouncing off of the top of Medcart and out the arena. Medcart gets the heat final performance. I don't think there's a bot more deserved, if I'm honest, when it comes to unseeded competitors. Next up, Seed 15 against Seed 13. Former champ against former grand finalist. Horizontal v Vert, cardboard v Lego. As Ranger Armageddon takes on Red Hand. 3, 2, 1, activate. And here we go, the two get up to speed. They fought in a request fight early in the channel before Red Hand changed! And maybe that change is not going to help it as it instantly loses the plow. That is the change. And their weapon comes flying off. This is getting worse by the second as they're getting decimated. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Revenge of Armageddon. Oh my gosh. The force of that weapon. Cease. Oh my goodness. That has to be the most destructive fight we've seen this season. And honestly, not a more deserving bot for it. What a showing from Revenge of Armageddon. That is a former grand finalist that they just took on and destroyed in a matter of seconds. I'm not going to want to face them, so Medcart, a bit scared. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Final fight of the evening. Oh my gosh! Revenge of Armageddon has never been this deadly. I swear, even this tournament that they won, they weren't this devastating. Look at that! What a hit! They are just decimating everybody they come into contact with. Oh, Medcart! Medcart is just slamming about Revenge of Armageddon. Oh, that was a very nice push from Medcart. Oh, actually pushing him into the Dutchman CPZ as the Dutchman takes the opportunity to strike. Medcart now has to get back onto his wheel. There we go. Getting smacked, though. These are some horrifying hits onto these machines. Both are doing a very good job driving-wise. Medcart to keep its wheels out of vision. You'd almost mistake Revenge of Armageddon for a vert for how many times it's throwing Medcart upwards. Oh, look at that! Medcart, a very durable machine, though. One of the most durable in the entire competition. This is a destructive machine he's taking on. One of the deadliest ever made, I'd say. And he's taking these hits like a champion. I think the wheel may have lost a bit of traction, and I don't know if Medcart's necessarily going to be driving correctly. You see it rearing up there. This is such an interesting fight. Such an interesting one. Who's gonna take this? As we approach just a minute left in this fight. This is such a tough one. Goodness me, what a slam. Oh, a huge shot there. Oh, what a hit. Medcart, though, he's not done yet. Oh, and the pit opens, but it's not released before Revenge of Armageddon falls down. It is allowed back in the arena. Here we go, though. Oh, that was my hand. My bad. That was not the weapon of Revenge of Armageddon. Oh, another nasty hit, though. Oh, what a deflection. 16 seconds left. Could Medcart force him down the pit? Not if he's getting hit like this, though. Another slam. Dutchman gets an exit that completely misses. 5 seconds left. Something big needs to happen here, I think, for Medcart. Oh, who almost falls down the pit and cease. That is it. Third heat final that ends in a judge's decision this year. I'd say I'm not sure how close this one is in comparison. Probably second. Very entertaining fight. Very entertaining fight. Our 5 categories: strategy, style, control, damage, and aggression. Who's gonna take them? Very, very tough fight. I would say style goes to Medcart because of how stylish the machine is. Damage goes to Revenge of Armageddon. Strategy probably gonna pay off more for Revenge of Armageddon. I would say that whatever they were doing was working better. Control probably goes to them as well. I think Medcart spent more time on their side than they did on their wheels. So I would probably say that that's accurate. And we don't even have to talk about aggression, which was pretty fairly split down the middle. Revenge of Armageddon is the heat final winner. If you guys would like to see Medcart as one of the wild cards, well, you'll have to wait for the actual voting video to come out. So, Revenge of Armageddon, seed number 15. Lowest seeded bot of the seeded heat winners thus far, I believe. Yeah. Next lowest is 12th, who is generic, so, bit of a tough one. Medcart put up one heck of a fight, though. You can't take that away from him, I think. really tried his best. Really tried his best. He was that close, I'd say, to pulling it off. Next time, seed number 4, TR5 come back, as well as seed number, oh wait. Revenge of Armageddon was, yeah, they were 15. Okay. I'm not going insane. Tough as Nails, seed number 17, will be there, as well as fan favorites, Mosquito, Nexus, and Burt for the win will take each other on, and some other fights are happening. See you guys then.